Hey guys, it's Punk from the Boston Uprising. Today I'm here to showcase you a bit of Doomfist gameplay. Obviously he's a new tank in Overwatch 2, so that's very exciting. And, yeah, let's get into it. So Doomfist has one new ability, basically, compared to Overwatch 1, which is his E, the power block. So it's basically very similar to Sigma's shift, where you absorb damage and then you kind of get a bonus from that. So if I absorb some solid damage and the meter gets full, I get a glowing fist, and now this punch actually stuns the enemies against the wall, so it makes it really useful to just like stun and then one shot or something. But yep, that's Doomfist's new ability. Seismic Slam got a big change, so which was once bound to E and very short, like it had a very short radius. It's now very similar to a Winston jump. You can kind of go super high, you can go like pretty long with it as well, and it still does a little bit of damage and kind of crowd controls slightly, but it's good to use that as the first sort of thing, like a Winston leap. And then, you know, follow up with a punch. Punch is pretty much the same. I think all of Doomfist's abilities now, though, they do a bit less damage. So it's more focused on combat, getting close, and then one-shotting them. Those are the basic abilities. The most important Doomfist combos in Overwatch 2, I'd say, going in with your Seismic Slam, kind of like a Winston jump first. And I'd say the best thing to do then, since you're in basically the middle of the other team, you probably want to absorb all that damage with your E, charge up that combo punch, and then, you know, punch someone against the wall, make them stunned, and then try and shoot them down. Other combos you can do are punching in, so if you're like super far away on like a long map, you can punch in first and get a bit closer, and then shift straight off the bat, because I think punch right now is only a 4-second cooldown, so you get that back pretty quickly after you end up in the middle of the team, so you can try and finish them off from a further distance away. Differences between DPS Doomfist and Tank Doomfist, I'd say obviously more health and the ability to kind of stay alive and go in and out of the fight. With Doomfist in Overwatch 1, he was very like hit or miss. You'd either go in, get like 4 kills or something, or you'd go in and just instantly die. So I think in Overwatch 2, with him being a tank, you get a bit more flexibility to go in, kind of try and get a kill and then go back out if it doesn't work. So I think that's the big difference right now. I think Meteor Strike is pretty much the same since Overwatch 1. It doesn't do you know, any more damage or anything, so it's pretty much the same. It's a really good tool still to like use when you're in deep and you've used all your cooldowns, and you can kind of go up in the sky and then wait for them to come back and then start the fight again. So it's pretty much the same. Doom does the best so far, like I think probably in dive comps, obviously, you know, he's super fast, super mobile. So heroes like Genji, Tracer, Sombra, they all work well because you can try and hit a target at the same time and try and one-shot them. And I think Doomfist does the worst right now against probably like Sombra, Reaper, Diva, like shotgun comps, you know, like anything that can shut him down going in, it's super hard to deal with. Rising Uppercut being gone basically means not so much for Doom, I think, is lost there. I think he just loses some combo opportunities, but with the E, he gains a lot of tankiness, and you know, you sustain. You can try and go in and out and survive way more, and try and, you know, get in the other team and trying to brawl a bit more than Doomfist before. So yeah, I think just the ability to tank more is way more beneficial than the Rising Uppercut. Doomfist is pretty good on most map types, especially push. I think he's really good on push right now. You know, I think push is pretty interesting, and it's been fun to try and work it out. But you know, you can fight pretty much anywhere on the map, so Doomfist is really good for getting to those places on the map that you wouldn't really think fights would occur. So I think he's pretty good on push, and similarly to Koth as well, it's very brawly, that game mode. So I think those are the two best right now for Doom. Alright guys, thanks for coming along. That was my Doomfist rundown of Overwatch 2. Hopefully I'll get to see you guys in the beta, and looking forward to that.